Alright, it was good to buddy the God, and welcome to What If Deku Had Sonic's Abilities Part 3. This is going to be my second video I'm making because, 300 special. So, um, the Sans one's going to be the next one after this. But I'm probably going to go to sleep and then do it the next day, to be honest with you. Because, yeah, I'm getting tired, so. But hmm but yeah. Well, I forgot where I last left off. Uh, mm, oh yeah. I remember now. I think it was at uh, they was just going into the schools. Deku and Tails are going into schools. Knuckles went with them. Well, actually, no. Knuckles wasn't there. Knuckles wasn't with them. Knuckles was already in classroom. So yeah, I know, right? Deku got like super duper speed, but he's not late or anything. He just like you'd imagine he'd be there like the first one to be there, but nah, he's fast as shit, but he also extremely extremely laid back. So yeah. So him, Deku and Tails go in the classroom, and this is when I'm saying this to confirm for myself. I'm pretty sure. Like, this is after the entrance exam and all that. So yeah. So let's just say um after they go in because Tails like, whoa, that door is huge, and Deku's like a bit over dramatic, but I guess it's accurate because it's class 1A, so I guess they have a right to be over dramatic. So I guess it's not even over dramatic if they have the right to be, but it is pretty dramatic though. And Ted's like, kind of. And so they walk in and they see Bakugo, Ida, and Knuckles. Yeah, all three of them are arguing at each other. They're having a screaming match, and Bakugo is winning. I'm having a strange sense of deja vu right now. But yeah, Bakugo's winning. Not really. No, Knuckles is pretty much having it. He's taking control. He's like, all right, listen, you little shit. Because Knuckles he was just chilling. But Bakugo, you know, putting his feet up and everything. And, Knuckles is basically doing the same thing. He was basically, putting his feet up and everything because, he don't really care. He just, relaxing, whatever, taking a nap because that's what Knuckles do. But Ida, he don't, Ida's like, Ida sees, like, Bakugo and Knuckles doing it. And Ida's like, well, I mustn't have that. So, yeah, he wanna start an argument, and they're getting mad. And well, when Bakugo get mad, he flares up some explosions and whatnot. Unfortunately, though, when Knuckles get angry, he start punching things, and he punched the air, and yeah, he caused an explosion. Yeah. And no, it's not like he has an explosion quirk or anything. I'm just saying that he punched the air so hard and so fast that the air around it couldn't even escape in time. So it just basically exploded. So yeah. And the only reason why he punched the air and not the ground because, well, I don't know how hard Knuckles can punch in general, but I cannot believe I'm referencing this, but in Sonic Boom, I just got a shiver because of that. But yeah, Knuckles punched the ground so hard he made a volcano explode. So let's just say that his punch could fuck up the tectonic plates, and they are in Japan. I don't think they need any of that. That's the last thing they need. But after that, you know, Deku was like, and they are arguing, and Ochako, she came, she was like, she was saying thank you and whatnot, and Deku was like, yeah, it was whatever, no problem. And then Aizawa got up. He said, "Oh my fucking god, they've been arguing. All right, shut the fuck up, all of you." All of you. I'm tired of it. No, nah, I can't even rest. I can't even think straight. I can't even hear myself think. I bet if I was screaming, I'd barely be able to hear it. Shut up now. And, everyone sat down. And, Aizawa was like, alright, y'all motherfuckers took way too long. It was way more than 10 seconds. It's like, y'all took way too long to shut the hell up. So this is how we gonna do it. Y'all gonna get y'all P outfits and rock out of here and go outside. And Ochako and Ida's like, but what about orientation? And Aizawa, he is not in a good mood right now because of three three idiots. And yeah. Knuckles is a fucking Knuckles is stupid. He ain't stupid like he's smarter than at least Kaminari and Ashido, even though there are the stupider ones. Like those two specifically are like the stupidest people in the classroom, so that's not really saying much. I'd say uh, mm, he's barely smarter. He's barely smarter than I don't know. Tokiyami's not that smart when you really think, because I think he was placed low. So let's say he's around Tokiyami intelligence, I guess. And yeah. And for the record, if you've forgotten, no Mineta and no Invisible Girl, whatever the fuck her name was, which I don't know because she's that damn irrelevant. Oh shit. I'm sorry. That's probably someone's favorite. I can't even say that without without laughing. All right. If Invisible Girl is your favorite character, comment it, and I will explain to you. I'd be like, name one fact, just say if that's your favorite character. I'd be like, and why is that your favorite character? What's so interesting about someone who, one, isn't relevant, and two, is invisible, so you don't even know what the fuck they even look like? So it's anyone's guess, really. I'm tired. But yeah, fuck, I lost where I was. But yeah. It was telling him to go outside. Yeah, so yeah, as I said, fuck orientation. That's not important. What important is, do you want to be a hero or not? If you do, go your ass outside. Azawa's not having any of this shit. He has no fucks are given. Okay, yeah, no fucks are given whatsoever. Well, I just realized something. Since I've actually tried to do part 3 so many times, I actually got myself confused. Moneta and Invisible Girl are still there. Not for long though. So let's go. Let's wrap this up so I can kick their ass out officially. I just realized I didn't. They're still there, so the classroom was overflooded anyway. So some people have to leave. And y'all already know. Yeah. So yeah, those two are gonna be expelled. So let me just get to the workout. Why did I say workout? Not the workout. The test. I've said it so many times to the point where I forget, and I'm like the aptitude test. Yeah, that. And so they do the aptitude test, and let's see what they do first. They're gonna do the ball throw. It's gonna be last. So the strength. the press. The press. So Deku gets like a medal. You know, he's in the middle. You know, I don't know who'd be in the middle, but he's right there with him. That's where he's at. He's like right dead in the middle. So he's like 10 out of 20. Wait, no. Technically 10 out of 22, but yeah. And so, Knuckles is first, obviously. And, oh, wait. Hold. Okay. So, yeah. I feel like, yeah, that beat, like, by the way, that's Knuckles. That's what he looks like. So, yeah. Yeah, this picture is way more, better, I think. Anyway, Knuckles wins by far. He breaks the damn thing. He just squeezes and it breaks. So, that happened. And, let's see. What else? Decides Sonic get first. You know, Sonic, Deku, yeah, Deku get first. So, yeah, he get first in that. Um, Knuckles, he kind of doesn't do that well. He's like, Tails does better. Tails got like fourth or something. Knuckles got like 10th. No, not 10th, like 12th or something. So, you kind of struggle with the side to sides. Um, then we have the jump. Which Deku did. It's a three-way tie. Well, technically a four-way tie because Chaco, she just floated over the damn line. I assume that's what she did. So yeah, Tails can fly, so I feel like that's cheating, but whatever. He can fly. Knuckles can technically fly too, so but he can glide. That's what he can do. He can glide. Yeah, with the power of chaos energy. Because yes, all three of them, just the three of them, and someone else, Shadow, and maybe someone else, but that's for a future date. Like I just whatever. But yeah, that's just for a future date. Yeah, those three has chaos energy, and for those who have zero fucking clue what that is, watch the other videos, or to put it blunt, or to put it and to summarize it the best way I can, as fast as I can. Just think of the energy that's inside the chaos emeralds. Yeah, just imagine that's literally everywhere. Just pretend like chaos energy is basically like nature energy from Naruto. I think that's the best way to put it. Yeah, that's like the best way to put it. Only certain people could have access to it too. So yeah. Mm-hmm. And so after that, excuse, sorry about that. Yeah. So yeah. Oh yeah. And Deku just he had a run. He basically had like kind of like a running start. So he kind of zoom and jumped over it, and yeah, they all basically tied. Um, and now it's time for the ball throw. Okay, so the ball throw, it's yeah, it's pretty interesting because let's just say everyone pretty much does the same. Bakugo does slightly better, but still in the same placement. But first place is well Ochako because duh. Second place goes to Knuckles because honestly, if it wasn't for the fact that he wasn't putting his all into it. If he would have put his all into it, it would have hit space too, but he didn't put his all into it. So he threw it. And it goes pretty far. The ball got destroyed at a certain point, so that's why it kind of stopped. So, yeah. Then Deku went Deku, he just threw it as fast as he could. He kind of did like the windmill thing, and he threw it, and it went about the same distance as Knuckles did, about the same. And Tails, however, are miles per hour. Uh, yeah, miles per hour. It kind of just struggled a little bit on that one. Yeah, basically Tails struggled with all of the strength related ones because he's not that strong. He's actually pretty weak. So yeah, he doesn't do pretty well. He does throw about 100 meters or so. So like it's not that bad, but it is weak compared to everyone else. So that kind of hits his score kind of hard. And after the testing's done, boom, Mineta, boom, whatever the fuck that girl name, Invisible Girl, they gone. They are gone. So yeah, got around that. So they're now gone, and now we have 20 cap right then and there. So no need to add no one. No need to do none of that because it's even now. So yeah. Well, it was even before. Or now it's an even 20. So hey. But mm, let's see. And after the test, they all go home. And well, no, after they go throughout school and whatever. Then the next day or next few days, All Might appears. He was like, "I'm here," entering the classroom like a hero. And there's like, "Whoa, it's All Might," and Knuckles like, "I want to fight him so bad." And then Deku was like, "Wait, what?" And then Knuckles like, "What?" and then Tails was like, "What?" and then it was just a whole what thing, and they was like, "What?" And I was like, don't worry about it. I guess I don't know. One day, All Might. And so they go up to All Might, and they was like, "Oh, I recognize some of you, but not all of you." And he was like, "Hey, All Might," and Deku's like, "Hey, All Might, how's it, howdy doody, how's it going?" And they shake hands or whatever, and Knuckles, he's stupid, prideful, not as he want to show up Deku kind of a little bit. So yeah, he kind of just I go on All Might, and Knuckles he puts a little bit of force into it. He was like, you heard the clap, like their ears ring. It was like, you know kind of like they were like firm grip, and Knuckles was like, "Oh shit, okay, yeah, I see." All Might's in his mind. He's like, "Holy shit, why is this kid so damn strong?" And he's like, "What the fuck?" Okay, well, that's gonna be concerning for the future. Poor villains. And tells he was like, "Nice to meet you, Mr. All Might," and it was like, okay, cool. And yeah, All Might was like, get your hero outfits and whatnot, and just come out. And the thing with their hero outfits, um, they are wearing their hero outfits. Deku basically just got a hoodie, a blue hoodie, and he also has a ring, like a ring around his arms. Like where his gloves are. Just pretend like he has like a ring around, kind of like in Smash, like one of Sonic's extra skins. One of his color skins has rings around his arm, so around his hand, so around his wrist. There we go, around his wrist. So yeah, and yeah, everyone else basically is wearing the same. Just what you're seeing right now, they basically wearing that. Uh, and Knuckles also have like some metal knuckle, like yeah, kind of like some metal braces on the side of his, like on the side, like by his belt, and they're pretty huge. Like they're like twice the size of his, they're like twice the size of his hand, and you know, and Tails has like, mm, I'd say Tail have like a visor, like a scouter or something like that on one side, kind of like that, kind of like, he invented that himself. So, yeah. And and they was they was basically, everyone was curious about what they were wearing, cuz it's kind of casual. They think it's casual, but, and Deku was like, "Oh yeah, this is my hero outfit. Nah, I kind of like it. It feels nice, casual. It it basically makes people feel like they can relate to me or whatever. That's basically what they're all basically saying. And but they notice, like, they all have a specific item towards themselves, or like towards their interest, or something that they hold value to. So like Sonic has the ring, and Knuckles have like the excavator claws, the Knuckles, and Tails have the scouter. And they ask Tails, because they just going down. They was like, Tails, what does the scouter do? And Tails explained, it's kind of like an X-ray, like he can look in X-ray or thermal vision. Um, he could also look at people's like heart rate and stuff, their health and whatnot. No, he can't look at their power level. That's not a thing. So let's see what else he can look up. Night vision, stuff like that. And it's basically like the scouters from Dragon Ball, except for the power level thing. Basically that mixed with a phone. Yeah. So like he could call people from it too, and he could basically research from there, all the type of stuff. He can use that from there, and he said he just invented that during the 10 months. So yeah, and Knuckles explained that his excavator knuckles, or whatever they call it, the excavator claws, they're like family heirlooms essentially, and they basically make it because, like, with his regular fucking knuckles, he could punch through rock like it's cardboard, like it's a sponge or something. But with the excavator, he could basically punch through like he could punch through steel. Yeah, like he could punch through steel without it, but with it, he could punch through steel like paper, like wet paper. Like, yeah, no effort is needed. He don't even need to put that much force into it. He just needs a little force, and bam. Yeah, and also Knuckles also got like a little necklace, and it has an emerald on it, and that's basically like another family heirloom right there too. He got that one from his mother, and it's basically an old item. It's basically the Master Emerald, but let's just say the Master Emerald and the other Chaos Emeralds got destroyed, and all of the energy, dispersed around the world. And he basically has like a small fragment of it that look exactly like the Master Emerald, but extremely small. So he basically said, this is like a family heirloom passed down the generations of my family, and it holds extreme weight. And by the way, this thing costs like, this thing is worth like millions of dollars, but it's a family heirloom, so yeah. And with Deku, the ring, he kind of was like, well, with the ring, they was curious about that. Like, what is that? Because it's shining, and, it's like a, gold ring. So they was like, what is that? And, they was like, well, Cause the rings, they kind of like same thing with the Chaos Emeralds. They kind of just faded out of existence when the Master Emerald got destroyed. Which I don't know if that how that's actually working or not, but god damn it, that's how it works now. That's how it works now. So, um, when Deku saw it, it was the only one. Basically, it's like a one of a kind thing because all the rest of them are gone, but for some reason, that's the one that stayed. So, yeah. And if you're wondering why he didn't immediately absorb it or, well, like, absorbed it into himself, it's because, well, it's more well, physical than, like pure energy based, I guess. So, like, he could hold on to it. Like, he can hold on to it without. He couldn't even do it even if he wanted to, because yeah. But after that, after all of that explanations and stuff, everyone else has an outfit, yada yada, all of that. They basically say, I'm only gonna focus on two fights: Bakugo and Ida versus Deku and Ochako, Knuckles, mm, Knuckles and Knuckles and Ashido versus Ojiro and Invisible Girl and Momo and Tails versus Kaminari and uh Kaminari and Sue. And yeah, and against Sue. So yeah. So let's go on to ones that really don't matter compared out of the three. So Tails and Momo versus Kaminari and Sue. I think that's what that is. Wait. Wait. I might have to change that. Okay, so I completely forgot. I know I just said it. I literally just said it, but I completely forgot who Knuckles and Ashido are going up against. So, whoever I said before that, no, it's not going to be them. It's going to be Knuckles, Ashido versus uh, Seto, Sugar Man, and Kirishima. So, yeah. So let's go on the first one. Tails and Momo versus Kaminari and Sue. Kaminari and Sue are gonna be the villains, and Tails and Momo are gonna be heroes. So basically, I don't want to waste too much time on it. So I'm just going through this kind of quickly. They Tails basically come up with this elaborate plan, and Momo basically tries to cause Momo can create anything. So they thought up an idea, and Tails tell Momo to make like a rubber substance, like a rubber suit, and don't make it noticeable or whatever. But it's just like a thin rubber suit, and you're just gonna run through Kaminari, and with Asui, I got Asui, so don't worry about that. So what happens is when they finally found the bomb, which didn't take that long thanks to the scouter, thanks to Tails scouter, which it's see through, like he could see through walls X-ray, so. Yeah, and he mentions like we should probably like put like not like an explosive, but like something like a noise, like a jackhammer or something to distract them. And so that's what Momo did. She made a thing that can make a noise. It sounded like explosions. And, it went off. And they was like, what's that? And Kaminari tries to fry it. But, it didn't. Like, the machine got destroyed. And by the time they realized, what's happening, Tails and Momo are already in the room. So when because Kaminari knows that he's gonna hit Tsuyu, with his attack. So they's just gonna be like, tell him, say, all right, change the plans. We take out Tsuyu first. That might be easier, and we can't be attacked because we were in the rubber. So yeah, Tails is like, okay, so what you're gonna do? So, oh, Tails was like, all right, all I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna use my special move, and he basically, you know, he rolls into a ball and he spin dashes and he hits. He tries to hit Suyu, but he misses and he hits the wall, and he bounces off like he stomps on it, and he just goes like slightly fast. Like he ricochets off the wall, and he hits Suyu in the back, which honestly, with an added speed like that, and he kind of at the end he kind of hit Suyu with his tails, which are very powerful, by the way. I don't think I explained enough on how powerful tails are actually. So yeah, that hurt a lot. So after that, um, yeah, Kaminari was the only one left, and he was like, "Okay, all right, let's try this. This 1.3 million volts or whatever." And it hurt a little bit. It hurt Tails a little bit, even with the rubber, because that's a lot of voltage. And yeah, Kaminari went stupid, and he went Saitama. He was like, hey, hey, hey. And they kind of just wrapped him up in the tape and touched the bomb, and they went. Yeah. So all right, next one. We're going on Ashido and Mina and Knuckles versus Sugar Man and Kaminari. No, no, no. Well, I already said Kaminari. I meant Kirishima. My bad. Kirishima. And yeah. This is probably the fastest, well, probably the second fastest, and the most straightforward fight out of all of them, because they're all not the smartest people they're not the sharp. None of them are the sharpest tool in the shed. Ironic, because Kirishima has hardening, but yeah. So Knuckles and Mina are the villains, and Kirishima and Sugar Man are the heroes. Basically, what they're gonna do, what Kirishima and Sugar Man gonna do, they're just gonna rush through, and Knuckles basically said, "All right, I got this. If they get past me by some miracle, make sure you fill the bottom, like the floor beneath the bomb with acid, so when they do go, it goes to the bottom floor. It goes to the bottom floor." And this is kind of surprisingly a good idea coming from Knuckles. And that's what Mina said. And Knuckles like, "Shut. It's fighting time." And so they bust through, and they ready. And Knuckles was just like, "All right, let's get it." And they just was throwing down, like they was swinging at Knuckles with all they might. But they soon figured out that he punches very, very, very hard. Excavator claws not needed. One punch from Knuckles sends Sugar Man straight to the wall, automatically unconscious. Yeah, it wasn't much of a fight. Kirishima took a hit, but barely, and Knuckles was like, ho ho. He was like, oh, so you took a hit. Oh, that's interesting. And so, yeah, Knuckles proceeds to pull a Rampa and obliterate him with at least. He pulled a JoJo. He pulled a Star Platinum, and he just ura ura ura. He punched Kirishima all in his fucking face and all in his fucking stomach. It was brutal. His hardening didn't even mean shit. That shit still hurt, and he crashed into he went outside the building. He's okay relatively, but yeah, villains win. And so the last, certainly not least, is Deku and Ochako, Vegeta and Bakugo. Now, the way this could go, honestly, at this point, Deku's like, maybe he asking Ochako, should we finish this as fast as possible or as cool as possible? Chaco's like, as cool as possible. I don't even think that's that doesn't matter. What matters is Bakugo's coming and he's coming fast because he want Deku, like he want to get at Deku, like bruh, he gonna beat the shit. He wants to beat the absolute shit out of Deku because yeah, that give him that ass whooping deluxe. Uh, the grand ass whooping deluxe. Okay, yeah. So yeah, Bakugo. They started Deku started running not extremely fast, but because he was holding on Chaka, so he started running kind of was semi fast. It's slow compared to what he's used to, but kind of fast. And so, he stops, and then he walks the rest of the way, and when he tries to hit the corner, Bakugo coming with a gigantic fucking explosion, and, he dodged it with finesse, and, Bakugo's like, I'm gonna roast you, you goddamn hedgehog. And, that kid was like, bring it on, bring it on, but you're not gonna hit me. And Bakugo's like, because you're too slow. And Bakugo's like, he's stupid pissed. He's like, he's already about to pull the pin. He's like, all right, you know what? Fuck this. Let out a giant explosion. And, Ochako, she's not there anymore because she kind of left as soon as Bakugo tried to, explode Deku's face. Because Deku said, as soon as Bakugo appeared, run towards his direction where he came from. And so he tries to pull the pin, and it worked, but yeah, Deku is unscathed, relatively, mostly. Now you're probably wondering, well, why the fuck is he not hurt? It's because Deku has a shield. Now, now for those who played any any Sonic game whatsoever knows them little box TV things that has special shields like the fire shield or bubble. So yeah, he basically used his chaos energy to make a shield. And yes, he can make a lightning shield, but he has to be around someone who had a quirk or someone that produces lightning. Same thing with the fire and same thing with the bubble. And the that slight indestructible thing. Uh, yeah, he just needs to be around. He needs to just absorb a decent amount, not a lot, but a good amount to be temporarily invincible or invulnerable. Well, yeah, not really invincible, more unstoppable. Yeah, because he can still, die. Because Sonic can still die, when he's in that mode. But he's more unstoppable than anything. And so, after that, Uh, you know, Bakugo's like, what the hell? And Deku has a smile on his face. Is like, it's time for that ass whooping deluxe. And it wasn't funny. Like he was just punching the shit out of Bakugo, fast as fuck, just bam bam bam, kicking him, all that shit, fucking spin dashing on his back and shit. Like this dude, he's going to ham. Like he is going to ham on Bakugo, and Bakugo being Bakugo, the butthurt Bakugo being who he is. He don't want to get down. He just doesn't want to stay down. So what Deku does next is gonna hurt a lot. He jumps up. He's doing a spin. He's in the middle of a spin dash. So he jumps up and he spins rather fast. He spins faster and faster and faster, absorbing just a tiny bit of chaos energy. Not as much as he did the last time he did this move, but just enough to make sure Bakugo stays down, at least for now. So, Bakugo tries to pull the second pin, and he does. He pulls the second pin, and Deku just dives down with a soaring axe kick, aka the overdrive kick. Or a better way, cooler, awesomer way to say it, overdrive kick. Yes. But yeah, he hits him with that. The explosion, he kind of splits the explosion in half, kind of like what Saitama did against Lord Boros. Yeah, he kind of did that, and the explosion kind of went up. And while he was, doing that, while he was beating him, he was like, Bakugo's gonna get desperate. So when you see a giant explosion upwards, you use that to your advantage. And, it happened. Giant explosion. Bakugo is unconscious, by the way. Also, the gauntlet, the grenade gauntlet is broken, so is his arm, and his head is slammed into the wall. I mean, slammed into the ground. So, yeah, he's not okay. He's not okay. Bakugo's out. Ochako used the secret move, the home run, comet home run, and she touches it. Team wins. And yeah, Bakugo's recovery girl needs to help that man out. And All Might explains to all of them what happened. He basically told Knuckles, good thinking and all that. But he was telling the other two, you can't just use brute force on everything. And basically with Momo and Tails, it was basically the opposite. It was like they had a good plan, but Momo didn't really do much of anything really. And telling them everything what they did. Deku was like, All Might told Deku like, he did pretty much perfect, pretty much. He could have, went easy on Bakugo, but and Bakugo got very pissed, but he was unconscious, still healing, so yeah, can't really do much about that. And yeah, that's the end of that, and that's the end of the day, and they going off and doing whatever, and Aizawa mentions the USJ and all that, but that is for next time, because I am about to be finished. I'm sorry to say, but I have to end it off here. So yeah, thank y'all for the 300 subscribers. Don't forget to like and also subscribe. Hashtag road to 400. It'd be funny as hell when I reach 420. That'll be funny as hell. Man, it's just gonna be as funny as when I hit 69 subscribers. But anyway, once this video come out, the third video, which is gonna be a Sans one, which I'm not gonna do, like, it's not gonna be, I ain't doing 3 back to back to back to back. So the third video, which is gonna be Sans, so it's gonna come out. It's gonna come out later, maybe like a day or two later than these two. So the moment I hit 300, I'm gonna upload this one and the Kirby one, and then I'm gonna wait a few days, and then I'm gonna upload the Sans one, the Undertale one. But yeah, if like I said on the other video, if y'all got any questions, let me know. Go on my Discord, check it out, whatever, you know. And hope y'all have a good day because I'm out.